Okay, so we have here the dilution and neutralization. So for the dilution, the process of adding more solvent to the solution to lower the concentration. So this is actually how you control the concentration. So this is how you solve this is usually you can use the solution or the step for solving the mixture problem with algebra is actually quite the same. For the neutralization, a process of identifying the concentration of unknown solution by use of standard solution. So for example, we have the acid-base neutralization. So we have a reaction which is the acid plus base. Therefore, for example, the acid will be the salt and the base will be the water. So at equivalent, okay, therefore you have here, this is just simply you can also rewrite this the formula which is uh okay, can actually write this as N1 V1 equal to N2 V2 for the formula, where N is your normal concentration and your volume is in milliliters. So this is just an easy formula, easy to remember formula. Okay, so for number one, we have a 20 milliliter. Therefore, for the givens, you can have V1 is equal to 20 ml, and then N1 is equal to 0.5 N. And then solution is diluted to 1 liter. So V2 is equal to 1 liter. So you have to make this, the units must be the same. So this is also equal to um, 1 times 10 raised to 3 milliliters. And then not V, should be N2. And this is the one that we're looking for. So you can use here the N1 V1 equal to N2 V2. And then N1 is just equal to 0.5 times 20. N2 is the one that we are looking for, and then V2 is 1 times 10 raised to 3. Okay? And then you'll find that the value for N2 is just 0.01. And this will be your answer. Okay, so for this one, we'll have, for number 2, 25 milliliters of 0.11 m sucrose is added to 10 milliliters of 0.52 m sucrose. So what will be the resulting molarity? Okay, so what happens here is we have three products, right, to be added. Two products only, sorry. So you have to add this one. This should be plus, and this is equal. So we have, the first one is 25 ml with 0.11. And then for the second one, we have 10 ml, 0.52 m. And what will be the resulting this one? So let's say that this will be maybe X. Just call this X. And then what will be the volume for this one? Of course, all you have to do is just add 25 and 10. So this should be 35 ml. And then turning this into equation, so 25 times 0.11 plus 10 times 0.52 equal to 35x. That's it. And then if you solve for x for that, the one that you'll be get is 0.22271 m, or the molarity. And that will be your answer. Okay, so we have for number 3, how many milliliters of 1 molarity NaOH solution with 25 milliliters of 2M H2SO4 neutralize? Okay, so for this one, we have the given. Okay. This is H2SO4. It's an acid because the first one is hydrogen. So this is an acid. So H2SO4, right? So you can see we have here, so V is equal to 25 ml. And then the real M here, or no, the real M, yeah, is we have to get 2M times the F, where 2M is the molarity and then F is your the replaceable hydrogen. Simply for here, since this is H2, therefore F is equal to 2. So 2 times 2, so this is equal to 4. Okay? So 4M. So this will be the molarity that we'll be using for this one. And then for the second one, which is the base, which is NaOH, NaOH. So you can see here F is equal to 1. Okay? Here F is equal to 2. Okay? And then the V here is the one that we are looking for. Okay? And then 1 m times 1, this is just equal to still 1m. And then all you have to do is just use the formula n1 v1 equal to n2 v. Okay. So for the n1, we have 4m, and then v1 is 25 equal to n2. N2 is just 1, and then v2 is the one that we're looking for. So for the v2, this is just equal to 100, and this will be your answer. So don't forget this factor. So this is all usually applicable if there is an hydrogen on the chemical formula on a given. So let's move on to the next topic.